Well, it is a decades-old mystery involving two young victims kidnapped 8 years apart. This week, Andrea Lucia is exploring how it was solved in a series of reports, starting with the story of a survivor.
We hadn't lived in Plano for very long, but we had moved there because it was this great place to be.
At the age of 8, Ashley Keith thought nothing of strolling half a block with her friend to the local pool.
We all would walk to the pool or ride our bikes. It was safe and quote-unquote normal.
But on August 15th, 1991, that all changed.
How people parented their children, what children were allowed to do after that, it changed because it was so shocking. It was never expected. We were just going to go down to the pool. I had a new swimsuit that I loved, and I remember a man approaching us. He asked if we had seen his white dog. And then the next thing that I remember is he grabbed me, and I kicked and I screamed, just like I was told to do. And he put me in his car and drove away.
Ashley was held for 5 hours. She was sexually assaulted, and then she was dropped off after dark, 20 miles away in Garland.
I walked to the closest house that I felt like had a bright light, and I knocked on the door. And I said, "My name's Ashley. I've been kidnapped. I need to call my mom."
The months that followed were hard ones. Police had a sketch of the man they were looking for and his DNA, but they didn't have him.
So I remember being really afraid, like if he was going to show up again.
8 years later, he did show up again. This time in Southeast Dallas.
A 9-year-old girl walking with a friend home from school.
That afternoon, on March 25th, 1999, a man in a red Chevy pickup pulled over. According to reports at the time, he asked the girls if they'd seen a bunch of kittens in a nearby field. When the victim stepped forward to look, he grabbed her and sped off.
The MO in both the 1991 and the 1999 case were very similar. The similarities are striking.
This girl, too, was sexually assaulted, held for hours, and released. This time along I-45 in rural Navarro County, 60 miles outside of Dallas. Police, once again, had a sketch and DNA. It would take years to make the connection, but in 2004, CODIS, the FBI's national DNA database, revealed the DNA in both cases belonged to the same man.
So Andrea Lucia is joining us now this morning. It's now been more than 30 years since that first attack and more than 20 years since police first figured out this connection. So Andrea, it was just in the last 2 years or so that they made an arrest, right?
Yeah, that's right. In 2024, Plano police got help from the Texas Rangers, who have a federal grant to use what's called genetic genealogy. We're seeing a rise in that here in Texas. It's when you take an unidentified DNA profile and compare it to the millions of DNA samples people have provided to genealogy sites like Family Tree DNA or GEDmatch. That led them to a woman with 6 sons, one of whom eventually proved to be a match, a man named Nicholas Carney. He was sentenced earlier this year in Collin County for the sexual assault of Ashley Keith, who you heard from, and he's now awaiting trial for that 1999 case that
This is fascinating. Okay, so are there any other cases that he's suspected in?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. It's what a lot of people are asking. They want to know if there were any other crimes before, in between, after these. Well, after his arrest, police did discover he had a criminal history, a case back in 1980 of indecent exposure involving, get this, a 6-year-old girl in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. At that point, Carney was driving an ice cream truck, which of course raised concerns of who else he might have encountered. And that victim, Amy Birch, actually came to testify in his Collin County trial. Police have not named Carney as a suspect in any other cases, but they have said they believe that there may be other victims out there. They found Carney worked as a traveling salesman and that he moved around a lot. Ashley Keith and Amy Birch, they've both told me that they have no doubt that there are others. And it's one reason we've got this 4-part series airing this week on this case. A lot of people want to raise awareness, see if there's, any other mysteries that can be solved.
Sure, Andrea, you and the I-Team, always fabulous job reporting on the stories that truly do matter most to our communities. We appreciate it. And there's so much more to this story, too, as well. Again, it's going to be a 4-part series. You can catch those reports on CBS News Texas at 10 over the next 3 nights. The first report is already posted online at cbsnewstexas.com.